All right. This next reading is for Leo rising. So this reading is for the new moon in Aries. So if you are a Leo rising, the new moon is transiting your ninth house. Ninth house deals with higher education. It deals with travel. It deals with philosophy, higher self, getting into more spiritual knowledge, those types of things, okay? So I am going to pull from my little deck that I made, okay? Again, this new moon is conjunct Chiron. Ooh. So, this is really highlighting awareness to your deep wounds. So this is a time to heal, and this is showing your ability to heal yourself. This is also a really great time to discuss your pain, to discuss how you feel with people. People are gonna, be a little bit more receptive, but also Mercury went into Aries, so you really want to be careful. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, okay? So when you express yourself, make sure that you check your emotions so it doesn't feel like you're attacking, anyone, so that you can be heard, okay? So what do we have in spirit for Leo rising? I'm going to pull 2 cards for this. I'm going to see if these cards are going to fall out. Okay, well, 3 cards fell out, so we just gonna go with it. So we have listen, angry, and sweat. That's interesting. Now we're gonna pull from just the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So I'm gonna pull for the things that you need to release, Leo rising. What does Leo rising need to release? What no longer serves them? Is there something in their subconscious mind that needs to be looked at and released? Is there anything in their heart? Anything in their spirit? Is there a person? Is there a place? Is there a job? Is there a thing? Is there a mindset? What needs to be released? What needs to be released? Yes, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, and I can totally see that. Okay, now we're gonna shuffle for what needs to be embraced. What can Leo rising, straight off the bat, I hear you. Okay, that's what needs to be embraced. Now we're gonna pull from our spirit animal deck, the Pegasus Oracle deck. What message do we have for Leo rising? What do you got? I'm just gonna go with it. Hold on. Okay, we have Pegasus of the Great Mountain. All right, so Leo rising. What needs to be released is your doubt in trusting yourself and your intuition, okay? You don't trust yourself, okay? You're not listening to yourself. You're not trusting the signs that are being sent to you. You're not trusting the synchronicities that you're seeing. You are trying to combat your intuition with logic. And in this case, that is just not okay, and that's not gonna work, okay? Trust what you see, okay? Trust what you see, trust what you feel. And if you feel like you need clarification, get into, your mode of prayer, or, speaking to your higher self, doing some work. Sit with yourself, get into your meditation, okay? Sometimes we just have to get quiet to really hear what's going on, okay? And so, yeah, I really want you guys to be able to trust yourself. And the High Priestess card is associated with the moon, which is associated with the sign of Cancer. So just to take it a little step further, If there's any Leo rising that is dealing with somebody who has a Cancer placement, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus in Cancer, you know, maybe there are messages that are coming up about dealing with this person intuitively, and you're just not really trusting that, okay? Get into trusting yourself, and that's just what I'm getting at, okay? I kind of want to get clarification on that, so I'm going to pull a card underneath, just because I feel like, you know, this could be dealing with matters of the heart. You know, y'all Leos love, 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 love. Y'all are ruled by the heart chakra. So let's see if we're, we got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords. Let me get into that. The Page of Swords. So clearly there is maybe some communication things that are going on or not going on, and you don't really feel like you know how to communicate. Maybe Leo rising. You don't really feel like you know how to communicate, and it's making you second guess yourself. If you're not trusting your intuition, then, you know, how are you really going to speak up on how you feel? Basically, that's what I'm getting from that. Yeah, so I think that figuring out a way to just initiate the conversation would really, really like boost your confidence in what you're feeling. Maybe you need to talk to some other people around you about, you know, what you're feeling, basically. You could be dealing with a person that you just feel is, I don't know, maybe they're clever with their words. Maybe you feel like they're charming. Maybe you feel like you don't want to speak up on how you feel because you really like them, and you don't want to lose their companionship or something like that. And so it's making you second guess if you want to speak up. But, you know, you have to be happy too. So speak up on your needs, the things that you need, or, you know, figure out what their love language is, what their communication style is. And, you know, maybe that could be a thing. But we don't want to second guess our intuition, which is making us second guess the way that we communicate. So that's something that you need to release at this time. If it's not dealing with matters of the heart, then this is intuitively just learning how to trust yourself and your spiritual growth. Okay, again, this is very fitting because the new moon is transiting your 9th house, which is dealing with higher knowledge. So maybe you're getting into a deeper relationship with your spiritual practices, and you're second guessing, like, am I doing it right? I'm not sure. Become a student, study, ask questions, find a mentor, okay? Find books, go to the library, go to the bookstore. Google is, you know, a great friend. Check out other people's YouTube, you know, channels, people that, you know, use your discernment to filter out, you know, the information that you really want to listen to at this point, okay? But yeah, either way, this is about you trusting your intuition and being able to communicate. If this is anything dealing with a job or a business, you know, trusting your intuition on which way you want, you know, your job to go, or the way you want your business to go, and communicating with that as well. What do you need to study? What certificates do you need to get, you know, more recognition? What credentials do you feel like that, you know, you need? It's never too late to go back to school or to study or to get certified in something, okay? Excuse my voice again, it is very late here. And then what you need to embrace, the Emperor. This is very fitting because the Emperor is ruled by the Aries sign. You need to embrace discipline and structure to get what you want, okay? You need to get into delegating, you know, the things that you want. You need to get into building, So the things that I named over here, if you're dealing with something with a relationship, the only way that you're going to be able to build a good relationship and structure is if you communicate, okay? It's very simple. If this is dealing with a business or work, the only way that you're going to be able to do that is if you build something, if you have structure, if you follow a blueprint for something, okay? Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. I heard someone say you have to go to war. Sometimes you have to go to war to have peace. You might have to go to war with your own mind sometimes just to have peace, or go to war with people around you who do not give you peace of mind just to find that, okay? But either way, this new energy is really ushering in, like, listen, there's opportunities to travel physically, but also in the mind, traveling, learning something new. If you're dealing with spiritual ascension, maybe you want to get into astral projecting, or like just spiritually learning some new things, meditation, get into kundalini. All of those things, you need discipline. Your desires have to match your actions, okay? If you want to see results in your relationship, if you want to see results in your work environment, in your business, and your spiritual life, okay? Now up here, the messages that fell out is listen. Listen to your intuition. Listen to people that you respect, people that are wise. Listen to those people. Listen to, your inner guide. Listen to your mind. Listen to the synchronicities that you're seeing, okay? Aries energy can bring in very, like I said, aggressive energy. Mercury just went into Aries, and so, angry energy can come up, which kind of goes into sweat. So if you are carrying any aggressive energy, any angry energy, you need to get around and work out, or walk, go sit in the sauna, do something that allows you to sweat so that you can release endorphins. And when you're sweating, you're able to cleanse your aura, cleanse your energetic field, because you're releasing, okay? So yeah, listen to your body, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. If you're feeling angry, let's do some introspection. Where's this anger coming from? Once you find it, let's get into some movement where we can sweat. Go dance, work out, take a walk, do something with cardio, something, but do that, okay? And now our spirit animal energy, we have the Pegasus and the Great Mountain, which is funny because I was saying that, if you want to build something great, you have to have discipline, because there's mountains in the background of this card. And so this is the Pegasus and the Great Mountain. So it says, there are times one must claim a sanctuary, a sacred place within which to reconnect to the values of the soul, reorganize priorities, and clear out what is no longer necessary to the heart. To be able to receive the gifts of light, such as blessings that wish to enter your world, one needs to have a capacity to receive. Otherwise it is like trying to eat a feast without a mouth. Create some spaciousness within. Step away from concerns that trouble you and enter the peaceful inner place where you can connect with the universal divine light within. In that space, all that is needed shall be given: comfort, grace, clarity, healing, insight, and more. Sometimes hard work is necessary for healing. At other times, we simply need to rest and let go, allowing spirit to realign us. You have the free will to hold on to your troubles, or to offer them up to a higher power that loves you unconditionally and knows how to resolve any concern. A spiritual gift is being offered to you. Your soul knows how to receive it. Allow yourself to feel worthy of grace, knowing that as you thrive, you increase your capacity to embody light, thus bringing spiritual benefit to all beings. Open your mind to a whole healthier, happier reality of yourself. for yourself. An inspired idea or piece of spiritual guidance will lead you from trouble to triumph. Rest and you shall receive. I love that. Resting also deals with your intuition and being able to listen, Leo rising, okay? So I'm seeing that there is a spiritual transformation that's happening for you. This is beautiful. Again, the new moon is transiting your 9th house. So if you've been feeling tired as of lately, allow yourself to rest, because you might receive more downloads about your situation. And once you receive downloads, you'll figure out the blueprint that you need to follow to get to where you need to be at, okay? If you guys would like to book a full astrology or tarot reading, go to solaristhehighpriestess.com. Also, you guys, I wrote a children's astrology book. So if you're interested, please, you can get that on my website, solaristhehighpriestess.com. I do feel like, as I said on the other video, you know, I wrote this children's astrology book because we are all elevating our consciousness, and we understand the benefit of astrology. We understand the benefit of tarot. We understand the benefit of divination in general. And I wrote this book as a series of one to many that are going to be coming out, because the baby's got to learn it early. If we have this information early and we grow up with it, we know ourselves, okay? So thank you guys for your support. I hope that you related to this reading. If you know a Leo rising, forward it to them. Like and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram at solaristhehighpriestess.com. I do have a lot of scam pages right now. My Instagram is the one that has 27.5 thousand followers on there. All of the other ones are scam pages and frauds, okay? So thank you guys. Peace.